yogis and friends. I'm Barry from Yogi Berry, and today we'll be having a look at 5 yoga poses to boost your immunity. Right now we could all use a little immunity booster, make sure we're healthy and strong. So I hope that these poses will help you find health and strength within your body and mind. Let's get started. So first we'll begin with Sukhasana, or easy seated pose. This is the traditional pose for meditation or pranayama, or you could take a full lotus pose, which is a bit more advanced. If you have really open hips, you may take a full lotus pose, but for most of us, that's probably a bit difficult. So we'll just take Sukhasana with your legs crossed one over the other in a comfortable seated position. In this position, it allows our life force to rise up comfortably from our root chakra down at the base of our body, up all the way through the crown of our head, allowing our breath to flow easily. So we want to make sure we're sitting up nice and tall, allowing our lungs space to breathe freely. We'll just start to take some deep breaths in through our nose and out through our nose. You may like to close your eyes. By slowing down our breathing, we relax our nervous system. We ease our heartbeat. We release any stress or tension in the body which could lead to sickness and disease. The breath is our life force. Without it, we wouldn't be here. So we want to check throughout the day, whenever we're feeling stressed or anxious, that we're breathing deeply. You can take a deeper conscious breath in through our nose and out through our nose. The act of conscious breathing in yoga is called pranayama. Prana meaning energy. So we're literally moving the energy in and out through our bodies. You can start to take some Ujjayi pranayama, ocean sounding breath, where we inhale deeply through our nose, breathing with sound like the ocean. When we reach the top of the inhalation, we hold the breath in for a moment. And then we exhale completely with sound through our nose. When we reach the end of the exhale, again we retain the breath. And try that again. Deep inhale through your nose. Hold at the top. Exhale completely through your nose. Breathing like the sound of the ocean. And hold the breath at the bottom. One more inhale. Hold at the top. And exhale. We can stay here for 5 to 10 minutes, just breathing in this way. As long as you can. Trying to keep your awareness on your breath. And when you've completed your last round of exhales, gently blink your eyes open. From Sukhasana, we'll move on to the next pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana, or half Lord of the Fishes pose. So just start by extending your legs straight out in front of you. You can give them a little shake. And then we'll cross the right foot over the left knee. Then you can bend your left leg, pulling your left heel as close as you can into your right hip. And then place your right hand on the outside of your right hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the ceiling. And exhale, pull your belly button in and twist your entire body across your right leg. Eventually, you'll hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. This is a gentle twisting posture. The idea behind twists in yoga is that it stimulates our digestive system. And we know that a lot of chronic inflammation and diseases and all types of health issues come from digestion and digestive issues. So twists are really important to cleanse our internal organs. We're literally wringing out the organs in our digestive system, as well as twisting our spine and decompressing the muscles around our low back. So twists are an all-around amazing thing to do for your body, both for your physical body and your spiritual body. So as you inhale here, you lengthen through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, we twist a little bit deeper to the right. You can stay for a few minutes on each side. And inhaling, we lengthen through the crown of our head. And as you exhale, really envision that you're twisting your organs, stimulating the digestion, wringing out any toxins that may be stuck within your belly. One more time, we inhale to lengthen our spine, lift through the crown of your head. And exhale, twist deeper to the right. On our next inhale, come back through center, release the cross of your legs, give it a little shake. And we'll take the other side. So cross your left foot over your right leg. Should be pretty close in if you can, maybe about the same level as your right knee. And then bend your right leg. So your right heel should be pulled in as close as you can to your left hip. I'm going to lengthen again through the crown of your head. Take your left hand to the outside of your left hip. Inhale to reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist your whole upper body first. It's the twist that's important here, right? So make sure you're getting your whole chest across your left leg, and then hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. You should already feel like you're super twisted. You should already feel the internal organs feeling like they're wringing out, your spine twisting, decompressing any pressure there. So as you inhale, lift to lengthen. Find more space within your spine. And exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, again, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist to the left. Some visualization helps here too. If you really imagine any stuck energy or toxins that may be living within your belly or your digestive organs, imagine that they're becoming cleansed with every twist. Again, inhale, lift to lengthen. And exhale, twist deeper. I'm going to keep your back long and lifted. And on your next inhale, slowly come back around through the center and give your legs a little shake. Our next pose will be Uttanasana, or forward fold. So to get there, let's come onto all fours. Tabletop position, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, lift your knees, and exhale. First we'll come to a downward facing dog. So any inversion, that means any time we're upside down, such as in downward dog or forward folds, we're opening up our sinuses. Our sinuses and our mucous membranes are our first line of defense against any congestion. So we want to make sure to keep them open and healthy. Breathing deeply into these postures. You can keep your knees soft, maybe walk out your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Inversions are also very good for our mental health. When we're upside down, right, we're bringing more energy also to our head, to our brain. So anytime we're feeling depressed or low energy, we need to bring a little bit more energy into our brain, a little bit more air. It's good to go upside down, bring more blood flow there. So let's take one more breath in our downward dog. And then inhale, rise to your toes. And start to step your feet all the way up to your hands. Keep your feet separated, hips distance apart. Inhale to lift halfway up. And exhale to fold. You can keep your hands around the outside of your feet, or you can hold onto your legs or your ankles or your toes, or maybe catch opposite elbows. Just find the variation of the forward fold that works best for you, or you can try a few different variations. It's your practice. Maybe if you come back to this video a few different times, you'll want to try a different arm variation. So notice how your sinuses open up as we hold this pose a little bit longer. Notice how you feel blood and energy rushing into your head. Perhaps you feel a little bit more stimulated mentally and physically. may feel a bit easier to breathe here. However, if you're already a bit sick, if you already have some nasal congestion, it might be actually harder to breathe in this pose. So in that case, you may want to back off. Otherwise, as a preventative measure, this is a very good posture to stay in for several breaths. We try to release our neck, our shoulders, any tension in our head. Again, you can keep a soft bend in your knees if that feels better for you. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold down. Heel toe your feet back together. Take a soft bend in your knees. And inhale to slowly roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing your head up last. We'll make our way back down to the floor now for a supported fish pose. Let's take one sun salutation to make our way down to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, press your palms together, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold all the way down as much as you can. Coming back to that forward fold position. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, step back to a high plank pose. Inhale, come forward to your toes. And exhale, bend your elbows, come to a chaturanga, low push-up position. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take 5 deep breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward and walk your feet all the way to your hands. Lift halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Bend our knees and just slowly make our way down to our mat. If you have a yoga block or two, it could be really helpful in this pose. If you don't have a yoga block, a rolled up towel works really well, or blanket. We'll come to a supported fish pose. So if you do have a block, we'll place one lengthwise, which is going to go right behind your heart, and another one horizontally to go just under your head. This is a very restorative posture. Lower yourself slowly down onto your blocks. You might even want to take books of equal height. Just find a place that feels comfortable where you can fully relax. Your feet can be hips distance apart, arms can be wide, palms facing the ceiling. This posture has many benefits. For one, we're literally opening our lungs. So we're improving our breathing. Strengthening our respiratory system. Removing blockages in our lungs. And in this restful posture, we're releasing our nervous system. We can surrender to gravity. Mentally scan through our body and notice if we're holding tension anywhere. And if that tension is not serving us in this moment, we make the choice to let it go and surrender. We also like to refer to these kind of heart-opening poses, such as fish pose and other back-bending positions, as spiritual heart openers, meaning we're opening our heart to all that the world has to offer. No longer closing off our heart or our minds. Releasing any paradigms we have about ourselves. Any old stale thoughts. And literally opening our hearts to all the universe has to offer. New ideas, new experiences, letting go of our usual, perhaps small-minded beliefs. We can stay in this pose for as long as we like. Continuing to surrender. This is also an excellent posture for another pranayama exercise, breathing exercise, called lion's breath. So try that now. We'll take a deep inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we stick out our tongue and let all the air out. And inhale through your nose. Exhale. If you have kids at home, they usually think this one's really fun, so they might like to join you. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Like a lion's roar. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through your nose. And we can slowly sit up and remove our blocks off to the side. We'll come to our final posture. Viparita Karani. Legs up the wall, or just legs straight up if you don't have a wall nearby. If you have a wall, you want to be about 3 inches away from the wall. So your hips are very close to the wall, and your legs should be right up against the wall. If you don't have a wall nearby, legs straight up feels really good. We're always on our feet, pretty much all day, even when we're sitting with energy moving downwards. In this pose, we reverse the blood flow, improving our circulation, releasing any stuck energy from the soles of our feet, up through the crown of our heads. This pose makes us feel grounded, secure, safe, peaceful, and calm. You may like to take a prop like a book or a yoga block on top of your feet, or an even more grounding sensation. Feel the gentle vibrations of your body. This is your prana, your energy, your life force that runs through you. We want to keep this energy flowing and moving throughout our bodies, releasing any stuck tension or toxins to improve our overall health and well-being. Increase our energy, boost our immunity, so we can live a long, happy, healthy life. When you feel ready, you can gently bend your knees or move your prop off to the side. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale to roll onto one side, finding a fetal position. In your fetal position, imagine that you're back in this place of comfort. This is like a cocoon. And when we reemerge, we can be reborn into a healthier, happier, better version of ourselves. On your next inhale, slowly press yourself back up to our comfortable seated position, or Sukhasana from the beginning of the practice. Press your palms together. Just notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Notice the gentle vibrations of your body. Noticing any shift in your energy. May you all be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, and filled with love. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.